What if everything you see right now, your room, your friends, even the world you call real, was only a shadow? What if the life you're living is not the truth at all, but just an echo of something higher, something more real than anything you've ever touched? This is the shocking vision of Plato, one of the greatest philosophers in history. Plato didn't just write about politics, justice, or the soul. He gave us something far deeper, a mirror to question whether we're living in truth or trapped in illusions. And once you hear what Plato tried to warn us about, you'll never look at your life, or the world, the same way again. 1. The Cave of Shadows. Plato's most famous metaphor is the allegory of the cave. Imagine this: human beings chained since birth inside a dark cave. Their backs are turned to the entrance. They can't move their heads. All they see are shadows cast on the wall in front of them by firelight behind them. And because they've never seen anything else, they believe those shadows are reality. But then, one prisoner breaks free. He stumbles into the blinding sunlight outside. At first he resists. His eyes hurt. Reality is too overwhelming. But slowly, he sees the truth. Trees, rivers, the sky, the sun. The shadows in the cave were just illusions. The real world was waiting beyond the darkness. Now, imagine he goes back to the cave to tell the others what he saw. Would they believe him? Or would they laugh, even attack, because the shadows are all they've ever known? Plato's warning is clear. Most of us are still in the cave. We confuse appearances with truth, popular opinion with wisdom, comfort with reality. The question is, do we have the courage to walk toward the light, even if it means leaving everything we thought we knew behind? 2. The search for the real. For Plato, reality wasn't just what we see and touch. He believed in something deeper, the world of forms. Think about beauty. You can see a beautiful face, a flower, a sunset, but none of these are beauty itself. They are reflections of a deeper form, pure, perfect beauty that exists beyond the physical world. The same with justice, with truth, with goodness. The physical world is temporary, flawed, always changing, but the forms, the eternal ideals, are perfect, unchanging, and real. Plato's message? Don't get lost chasing shadows. Search for what is eternal, for truth, for goodness, for what lasts beyond this fragile world. 3. The pain of awakening. But here's the emotional truth. Waking up to reality is painful. When the prisoner first left the cave, the sunlight burned his eyes. In the same way, confronting truth often feels unbearable at first. How many times have you seen something you didn't want to see? The reality of a toxic relationship, the truth about your own flaws, the painful recognition that the world is unfair. Plato understood. Truth hurts before it heals. Awakening feels like breaking, but it's the only way to live free. The easy path is staying in the cave, comfortable, blind, entertained by shadows. The hard path is turning toward the light. Philosophy for Plato wasn't just abstract thinking. It was a radical act of courage. 4. Why the world resists truth. Here's the darker side of Plato's vision. The world doesn't want you to wake up. Just like the chained prisoners mocked the one who saw the truth, society often attacks those who question, those who seek wisdom, those who refuse to live by illusions. Plato's own teacher, Socrates, was executed for corrupting the youth simply because he asked uncomfortable questions. Plato shows us a painful truth. Most people would rather cling to familiar lies than face liberating truths. And if you dare to see more, you may walk alone. But solitude with truth is better than company in illusions. 5. The philosopher's duty. Plato believed that those who wake up, the philosophers, the seekers, the truth-tellers, carry a responsibility, not to escape into their own enlightenment, but to return to the cave and help others see, even if it costs them, even if they are mocked, even if they are rejected. For Plato, the true philosopher is not just a thinker. They are a guide, a bridge, a servant of truth. This is why his vision of leadership was so radical. He believed society should be guided not by wealth or power, but by philosopher kings, leaders who love wisdom more than themselves. Whether or not we believe that's possible, the message is timeless. Wisdom is not for pride. It's for service. 6. What Plato still teaches us. Plato lived 2,400 years ago, yet his truths feel more urgent today than ever. We live in caves of our own making, glowing screens, endless opinions, shallow distractions, shadows dancing on the wall while the real world, the real questions, the real truths wait beyond. The surprising truth? The cave is comfortable. Leaving it requires pain, solitude, courage. But if you choose to seek truth, if you dare to face reality, you'll find something worth more than comfort. You'll find freedom. The challenge of Plato. So here's Plato's challenge to you. Where are you living in shadows? What illusions have you accepted as truth? And are you willing to turn toward the light, even if it hurts? Because in the end, Plato isn't just telling us about prisoners in a cave. He's telling us about ourselves. Most will stay chained. Few will dare to see. The question is, which one will you be? And if you want more videos like this, videos about truth, philosophy, and the hidden patterns of life, then make sure to subscribe Thinker's Odyssey. Because the search for truth doesn't end here. It's only just beginning.